2 hours and 45 minutes. That's all it took Rigathi Gachagua to lose two of the most important voting blocks in Kenya. On Sunday night, during a heated interview on Inoro TV, Gachagua spoke his mind.
Turariria mundu mwane kunire ko wena cio riu ungiuga ati niguthie kuruga ma president ri ati urenda guthie kuruta ruto uramuruta atia ukumuruta atia no nginya wonani uri ukumuruta no nginya wonani wira formula ya kuhotana. And
in doing so, he may have destroyed his chances of ever becoming president.
Ngithie metha-ini yo iria ndishua ngaruga mona njoe kirikaniro ta giki ndina kura milioni 7.
This is how one TV interview turned allies into rivals.
Tondu kuri andu mareciragia atiri na ndeiguire tumiario tutari na kuria turi ati wira wa Rigathi wa Gachagua ri ni kuhura ruto na kumuingatai acoke anengere andu angigiti.
And how Gachagua's own words have now put him on a path of political isolation.
Imwe kwemwe kuma gicogini kia wa Munyoro na twina mutongoria wa kama kia DCP muhuraniri wa giturwa gia president mwaka wa 2027 Rigathi wa Gachagua ne twacokereria muhesh.
The Inoro TV interview was supposed to be Gachagua's way of talking to a nation, a moment to show strength, to prove that he's still a major force in the opposition. Instead, it exposes his greatest weakness, his inability to play as part of a team.
Gachagua can be a blessing for us to send Ruto home one time. He also can be a curse in the opposition.
What was meant to show leadership ended up showing arrogance. And today, backlash is spreading, not just from ordinary Kenyans, but from potential partners in Kisii and West Kenya.
Alisema, to highlight just but a few, that he's not going to give up presidential ambition or to give somebody presidential ambition who is lazy and who is underperforming. And to me, this was directly to Matiang'i.
Gachagua kept repeating one message. Elections are won with numbers. And he is right about that. Kenya's presidency has always been about building coalitions. Not a single community can win alone. To beat a sitting president, you need multiple regions united under one banner. That means Kisii, that means Luhya, that means Kalonzo's Ukambani. Every block matters.
Mitandao ini andu makiaria mitandao ini githurano gia president tifagagiro mitandao ini githurano ni kura na numbers.
But in these 2 hours and 45 minutes, Gachagua acted like some blocks were disposable. He praised Kalonzo for working hard in Ukambani.
No nginya twikire bidi ya kuruta mundu uriku uyu na riu taru irari ndari kaba na ndonora Kalonzo waratindika gakena.
But when it came to Fred Matiang'i in Kisii and Eugene Wamalwa or George Natembea from the Luhya land, he dismissed them completely. His message was simple. You cannot sit at home and expect us to hand you the presidency. That single line hit hard. To Matiang'i supporters, it was a direct insult. To Luhyas, it was another reminder that they are always taken for granted. Instead of building bridges, Gachagua was burning them live on TV. His bitterness towards Matiang'i was clear. His coldness towards Wamalwa and Natembea was even louder. And Kenyans noticed.
Sometimes mimi huwa nashindwa. Opposition ni kukosa wanakosaga strategist ama ni kukosaga wanakosaga akili. Kwa sababu the most and the easiest way of giving Ruto another term ni hii ujinga wanafanya sahi.
Tweets flooded in during the broadcast, with many people seeing the error in his approach. From that night, the backlash has been consistent. Kenyans are now saying that Gachagua is not a team player, that he undermines his counterparts. He is too focused on his own ambition of becoming president, contrary to the wishes of many Kenyans, including even some of his supporters from the mountain. Analysts have warned that his arrogance may push the Kisii and Luhya leaders straight into other camps.
There are two things that can make the opposition stay and stick together and work together. One is trust. You cannot put down trust. You have to build trust among yourselves.
But here's the problem. With Gachagua's words, Kisii and Luhya voters may refuse to back him at all. Without them, he's capped below the magic number.
Unasikia watu ambao ni opposition, watu wako na akili, my friend. Mtu anaanza kusema ati kila mtu aende unganishe kabila yao. Wakisii waende ungane kabila yao 900,000, Wakamba waende walete 2 million kwa meza, sijui Wakikuyu sijui nani atawaletea 8 million kwa meza, sijui Waluhya walete 3 million kwa meza, wakae chini waangalie nani akona watu wengi, then wamfront akue president. My friend, are you stupid? Do you know that is Ruto's trap? Unajua Ruto anaomba usiku na mchana, you go that road, na atakuwa amewakaranga wote.
So then we have to ask the question, knowing that Gachagua is not a stupid man, why is he risking it all? There are 3 possible reasons. 1, there is pride. His bitterness against Matiang'i makes him emotional, not strategic. We all know their history when Matiang'i used to be the CS for Interior.
Mutupatie wiki 2-3 tuweke waziri mpya wa usalama ambaye anajua nini anafanya.
And number 2, there is pressure. He wanted to challenge the rivals to prove that they can actually mobilize votes.
Gutire atewire twaria kuangani nene agawe na PhD agawe na ndui gutire githu kuga nu wathana Kenya. President wa Kenya thuragwo na kura. Miarire irakorwo ne akura ti akindu kingi.
Number 3 would be false confidence. He still believes that the Kikuyu bloc is an untouchable 6 million that guarantees him power.
Riu nie Rigathi wa Gachagua ri bangite o. Nie ngethie metha-inĩ yo rĩrĩa na nyambe ngũre na mũgwanja cia gũkũ mũciĩ milioni 7 iria ndĩrenda kwamba gũcoka na nĩ njokanĩrĩirie wa Nyambura nĩ ũndũ itararĩtie gũtangatha nĩ njokanĩrĩirie.
But all these 3 reasons lead us to asking the same question. Is he thinking like a regional kingpin or a national contender?
You know, watu wasijidanganye ati urais unapeanwa tu bure. Hawa watu wakinegotiate kwa meza wanakuanga wameweka shares pale kwamba mimi natoa hii, in return mimi nataka hii. So in that case the lazy person in this context was Matiang'i, because he's not performing as he should be.
Now, opposition politics is shifting. Kalonzo gains credibility as one of the leaders that Gachagua respects.
Ndire mwendi ndi mundu wirutire ni undu wa nyumba ino itu muno makiria na bururi uyu wa Kenya. Kalonzo angikaji kuithia ati ndigimu supporta ni akuingata Ruto ri na rehe utongoria mwega wa gitio ri na arore nyumba ino itu wega na ndagatugaruke ri ndire na thina angijiguithia ati none gite gikira ili kuongira.
Matiang'i, Wamalwa and Natembeya on the other hand have every reason to distrust him. They will likely stick with him for now, but then they're going to build alliances outside of his camp.
Ni wanaume 20 wamejipanga ili watoe mtu mmoja, wanasema wanta na wanasema ati wanaamua mmoja ndiye atasimama, so wengine watabaki wapi?
So here's the bottom line. Gachagua insists that elections are about numbers, and he's absolutely right. But he doesn't seem to realize that numbers don't just come from one region.
Kura iria nyingi ni njokanĩrĩirie koguo ri ni kwagira ni kunjagira gitio na kwagira nyumba itu gitio mundu kurugia kanua kuga atiriri ati Rigathi wa Gachagua atangatha ni akwenda gite gia president ri ni aguthukia kura iria nyingi ni njokanĩrĩirie ni kura iriku ndingithukia.
By undermining Kisii and Luhya leaders, he has cut himself off from millions of votes. He may still be a mountain champion, but nationally, he looks isolated, arrogant, and unprepared for 2027. And that is how Rigathi Gachagua may have lost Kisii and Luhya votes in just one interview. So what do you think? Was Gachagua simply being honest, or did he make the biggest mistake of his career? Let's talk in the comment section and subscribe.